is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 15 of Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem on the Xbox Series X. We are exactly where we were really, people. The only thing I've done is I went and sold what was in our inventory. You could do with getting rid of that as well, to be fair. Into the chest. However, we're going to quickly go back to Mojave because he's got a gun, people, that I think I want, and I've got enough money to get it as well. So, let's have a look. Oh, look at the damage on it. Oh, 4-star rating. It's a legendary pistol. I'm having that, people. So it's got 2 sockets, an offensive 2 and offensive 3, and total damage of 35 to 75 straight off the bat. It's got fire and lightning on it and physical. Plus 4 attack critical chance score, plus 4% attack speed, plus 14% shock element damage, plus 20 material element chance score, plus 10 to 15 fire damage on attacks and spells with this weapon, plus 7 to 12 lightning damage on attacks and spells with this weapon, plus 3s rage conservation time, plus 5% attack and spell casting speed multiplier with dual wielding, and plus 15% critical damage when dual wielding. And bloody amazing! And it's going to tap me out of nearly all my gold, but I don't care. I want that gun, people. Let's have it. Oh, it's brought me down to 5 grand. 20, what was it? 26 grand or something that was there. Holy shit. But the minute I saw it, I thought, I am having that, and I'm doing it on camera. Oh, thank you. Right, let's come out of there for a second. Now, which one are we going to remove? Well, that's got 25 to 52. I think they're both decent. That's an ether and physical. Yeah, that one's slightly less on its damage overall. 21 to 48. It's got the shadow damage on it. So I think that's the one we'll swap. However, I want it in the primary hand, I think. However, before we do that, I'm going to take that off. If I can remember how. Unequip item, thank you. And, well, we'll unequip that one as well. And in the offhand, we're going to put that one. 25 to 52. Yeah, it's just better all round, really. It's got 2 sockets as well. No, what did it put it there for when I quite clearly said offhand? What's that all about? Right, fine. We'll do it the other way then. Oh, that is offhand. I've got them the wrong way around. What a plum. What a plum. Right, okay. Ignore me, people. Just ignore me. It's often the best thing to do. Right. And I'm going to decide what gems I want, and I want them to be bloody good ones, and I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you no more. We have got some in the chest, and they're big ones as well, I think, madam. Well, that gun can get sold now. Quite sure why I was hanging on to that. It's got a socket in it, right enough. Right, so that's the crude and that's the raw. Yeah, so it's the raws that are the better ones. So that's... we could do with putting something on it damage-wise that is not what's already on it. Like, we've got lightning and fire on it already, so... that's frost, that one, raw diamond. So we could put frost on it. Mind you, we're getting frost from our moves already. That's fire. There's sacred damage. We could have that. Just trying to see if there's a... well, that's attack speed, that one. And spellcasting and attack, spellcasting speed. I mean, it's... well, yeah, we could take them out later anyway. So I think I'm going to go for the sacred damage. And... we could go frost, I suppose. We just check what she's got over here. She might have something that's... yeah, there's an ether one. Oh no, that's ether. Yeah, ether damage. There you go. So we could go ether damage or toxic damage. Frost damage, fire damage. I think I might go for the toxic. Feeling toxic. Hey, get our Britney Spears on. Yeah, it's not often we see the green ones, so I'm going to grab it while we're there. Just tapped us out of a bit more coin, but never mind. Here we go. Right, let's get our sacred. One's stronger than the other, right enough. Should have noted that. Yeah, actually, that was stupid, actually, wasn't it? Because I could have taken those out of those. Which... well, that's a 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4. And there's a 3 and a 3, so there must be smaller gems, I think. Okay, right, let's fire it in, people. What? No, what is happening? Offhand. It's almost like you can only equip offhand if you've got something in the main hand. I think that's basically what's happening. So it wasn't me getting it wrong. You can only put it in, yeah, you can only put the offhand in once you've got something in the main hand. That's why I was getting confused. Or swap them out directly. Okay, those can both get sold, I think, now. Well, that one certainly can.
Anything can look better with the right gem.
Remove gem. Gem removal costs 15. What the shit? No, I don't want to do that. Let's just forget about that for now.
And testing my patience.
We'll wait till we've got a bit more coin. I'm going to waste the last bits of coin that I've got for now. That one can get sold though. Right, let's go on with some action. Let's go! Right, we're going back to Daybreaker's breached fort. Daybreaker! And we have a quest icon up here somewhere. Alright. Oh, Valeria's coming with us. Oh yeah, I remember that now. It's been a number of days since I've played this, people, you may notice. I've also just remembered we've got a wolf with us. Nice. Come on then. I can't... Oh, there we go.
Why do you care about Stormfall anyhow?
I don't know. We've been told our whole life that we were the shields of the unseen, that our purpose was to defend mankind against the supernatural. And now that this city is on the fringe of destruction due to the Covenant of the Blind's actions, I should just let them down? Even if I have the power to do something about it.
You still think like a purifier, I see.
Why not? I've thought a lot about this. The Republic might be ignorant and wrong about a great many things, but the core values Hemlock and the Purifiers gave us, still worth something.
Pitting your own family members against one another, abandoning your children. Yeah, those surely are great values to worship.
Hemlock might have his reasons. We don't know.
I'm sure he does.
Wait.
Not sure he deserves the opportunity to.
Get down!
Elasta trash!
I wouldn't if I were you.
God damn it!
Come on.
Come on, we can take him.
The fugitive and the demon worshipper. Time to end their heresy.
Father,
Silence!
Why didn't you leave when I told you to?
You pitted Edric against his own sister.
This filth deserves neither honor nor respect.
I had no say in the matter.
You abandoned me.
I gave up on you in the comfort that at least one of my children would make it.
it's not too late, Father. We're still the children of Hemlock.
Right now, you're nothing but a defiler. A traitor of what the Purifiers fight for.
Alas, struggling for survival is a vain endeavor in the light of what awaits us all. And yet, I can't stand idly by witnessing my only legacy that matters getting its head chopped off. Justicar, free the prisoners.
Grand Inquisitor?
Listen carefully. You may not comprehend my actions, but such is certain. Only enslavement awaits you if you share the path of the Brotherhood. Turn back now while you still have each other. Find a quiet place to live on. Forget this life. You may taste an ephemeral peace in the next.
I followed you despite the most terrible odds, sir. Everyone in this army has the utmost respect for you. But you know as well as I do that these two are traitors of the Republic. The penalty for their crimes is death.
Free the prisoners.
This is treason! My men and I will not betray what the Purifiers stand for, so that your little protégés get another chance, Grand Inquisitor. They die now.
Stand down, Justicar. Stand down, Justicar! Soldiers, arrest and disarm the Justicar! He shall be put to trial for insubordination! Soldiers!
Your judgment is clouded by your love for them. Everyone can see that. Soldiers, secure the Grand Inquisitor. I am relieving you of your command, sir. The Senate will be informed of your weakness, and you shall be dealt with accordingly. These two, however, will die this day. My axe!
This is your last chance to enjoy a life far from pain. Seize it!
What's going on? Wait, listen.
Something is approaching.
Get in formation! Formation! Protect the railguns!
What are these things?
The cult of the Aberrant.
He's with them? Why is he with them?
Just walks off.
No matter the odds!
I want railguns on the two traitors! I want them dead! Purity and sacrifice!
What on earth? Can I not hit them then?
Trying to break our ranks! Stand fast! Close ranks!
I'm glad I've got my new gun, that's all I'm saying.
your ground, soldiers!
Can't move, can't move, can't move.
You are soldiers of the Purifiers! Fight to the last!
Fucking hell, got totally like, they basically just surrounded me so I couldn't move out of the way. Let's get a shift on here.
I need more power.
That'll do it.
Stand or die! Purity in... Run!
Yep, how'd that work out for you, mate, eh?
The Purifiers got crushed!
I'm not sure if that's for the best. We're on our own now.
I'm getting a strong Battle of High Peak deja vu here.
Not a good time to be reminiscing. Keep hacking.
It's quite a cool fight though, to be fair, even though I'm nearly dying half the time.
Not
Rain of arrows! Ow.
Damn you! Damn
Just a car, Azenhal.
corrupted hemlock and unleashed doom on us all! I will drive my blade through your corrupted heart!
No, you won't.
I need more power.
In the name of the Senate!
Sister, help!
I can't do that.
I heard Valeria asking for help, but I don't know where she is. Oh, she's there. Can I pick her up then, can I? Can't seem to pick her up at the minute.
Justice shall be done!
I can't do that. That's not happening.
There he goes.
Bubbly.
Glad he finally shuts up.
He was doing what he thought was right.
As long as he does it in silence, I'm fine with that.
Still alive. We bid thee welcome, guests.
Ugh, we forgot one. Let me pull its head off.
Wait! It speaks. This one's different. What are you supposed to be?
We are the lambach, indeed. What are you supposed to be?
Is it mimicking you?
Learning. We would be honored to have you in our domain, to know more about what are you supposed to be.
No, that's not quite right. Anyway, we're just humans, nothing fancy. You already had plenty of those fleeing in your direction.
They are humans. She is human. You are unknown. You are precious. Precious to us.
And I'm not? Charming.
Well, at least it's not trying to kill us.
Apologies for the misunderstanding. We will cease your existences. But we are your host and you are our guests. Come, enter our domain, for it is full of wonders. Charming.
Is it making fun of me?
I'm not even sure.
Let me tell you right now that I'm not comfortable entering that creature's domain.
This is the way to Cordonan, and we still have to find the first piece of the Hellion. We knew that the cult of the Aberrant destroyed the city. So buckle up, Val, because we're going that way.
I had no plans to turn back. Hemlock is this way and I want answers. Is he working for those guys?
Maybe the lambach knows. After all, Hemlock summoned it.
That's unreal. I feel like we know nothing about Hemlock anymore, if that was even him.
Well, it's all just more question marks, isn't it? Well, that seems to be the way to go, doesn't it? Let's just double check we've not missed anything. Why am I getting this strange urge? Oh, look, the big hand things are still there. Look, the big claws. The claw. Let me just start by saying that I'm not comfortable entering that thing's domain. Hey. Good banter. There we go. Flesh Frontier. Infinity Blade. I think I decided I'm still going to pick up blues because if you don't pick stuff up, you don't get all the skins, is basically what I'm saying. Which is quite cool, really, because it means that things never become completely obsolete for picking up. You can always dump them after you've picked them up if you don't get skins for them, I suppose. Raw diamond, yes please. Oh hello, raw sapphire as well. A murky pink dye, sure, why not? Well, we can definitely use that. 31 points. Murky pink dye, we'll have a bit of that action. I've already unlocked that one, so we can sell it. Whoa, surrounded much? Damage those, well, the damage my guns are doing is pretty awesome. I wish my gold count was on screen, he says, wondering if it's on screen. I don't think it is though, I can't see it. Rogue boots! Well, that was a big circle, I think. Go on, boy.
We're glad that you chose to join us. We are honored even.
What are these creatures doing?
Expanding the capabilities of nearby fauna and flora. Bestowing our Lord's blessing upon this forest.
Smart talk for corrupting living organisms and turning them into thralls.
Charming.
Who's the we you keep referring to?
We are the lambach. Lambach are we. We are one, for only the lambach thinks. And we are many, for we became what we are thanks to the many disposable resources found in Cordonon.
Resources?
The organic mass you referred to as population.
They're all dead?
Some. But for most of them, they are we. They became the lambach.
I've heard enough. Can we move on?
1 second. Lambach, do you know anything about a warband from the Brotherhood of Dawn entering your lands?
Yes, indeed. Do you want to meet them? Now part of the we?
Yes, I'd very much like to.
So be it. We will promptly organize a meeting for our guests.
I'm not sure if this is smart. This is obviously a trap.
A trap is unexpected. Do not fear the unexpected, for we will end both your existences. You will be we. No trap. Just certainty.
Not sure I enjoy her honesty.
Her? I'm not sure her applies to it. Do not mistake that thing for something relatable. At least now we know what happened to Cordonan's population.
I would say we've seen worse, but I'm not so sure right now.
Let's do what we have to do and leave. Let's try not to end up like that.
Let's mate like a tree and leave. You got our gold count back up, people. Everything gets shot. Ooh, green dye.
You.
Well, this is a frickin' maze, this place, isn't it? Which way to go first?
Sister! Help!
Woo! Nice, 30G, 15 Gs, Proven Institute. Reach level 30. Well supplied. Unlock all tabs in your personal chest. Alright. I'm going to be honest with you. Didn't even know there were tabs in my personal chest. Whoa, fuck. Well, that went well. Helm, pants, warhammer, pants, boots, chest piece. Holy shit. We're going to have to take a little trip back to town, methinks. Well, we're not going to be changing our legendary ones for now, are we? Pretty decent helm, right enough. got a shocket, which ours does not. Our movement speed's on ours though, which we probably don't want to lose. Not going to be changing the pants anytime soon. Right, that'll do then. The rest of it can just go. We could take the green dye though.
Don't be shy. Mojave has everything a soldier needs. The quality on this one is unmatched.
Back up to 12 grand though. 13. $14. Got some decent gems there as well.
Need me, friend?
For the next weapon we want to put stuff into. Or armour. Yes, the tabs are up at the top there. Not overly sure. Oh, right. Ah, there we go. Unlock for 20,000 gold. Alright, okay. Further stash tabs can be unlocked through the Champions of Stormfall game mode. Okie dokie. Well, so I weren't storing that much stuff anyway. If you're going to be using playing it again with other characters and stuff like that, then you can store all the different weapons and stuff for those characters, I suppose, but I've not been doing that, so. How much is it worth? That's not much, is it?
You have a good eye.
Hi. Please don't touch anything.
Well, we've got 74 points. Might as well use it for something. Stings of Crelion. Can do that for 48.
Look at you, browsing leisurely. Wish I had that.
That's about it, really.
Sit around all day. I have archives to tend to.
Right, just do that one then.
You're leaving? Okay, great. Bye then.
Onward. Yeah, we didn't do our level up, did we? Sort that out in a second. Right, where are we going here then? So... yeah, you get that to 170 maybe? Attribute bonus damage, 27. Yeah, that seems to be to do with damage, doesn't it? I don't know, they go up as well. Every 2 as it happens. Let's get that up to 132, I think. That's a fair point, actually. Is there anything in there that... I don't think there's anything to upgrade. I think we did them just recently. Right, so I was having a bit of a to-do in here last time, though. I think we decided we were going to head up the frost paths, were we not? So we're going to get another plus 15% frost there, frost damage. And then we're going to avoid... Yeah, because they were minus movement speeds, and we don't want that. Defo not. And that's going to be increased projectile damage based on its rating pierce effect. Each remaining pierce on a projectile increases its damage by 15%. Yeah, that's minus attack speed, but gains projectile speed. So we should be getting, well, we've got, out of those two, we'll be getting plus 30% on our frost damage now. See those guys, whenever I shoot at them, they seem to be getting a stunned effect on them. I'm curious as to what my... Stop it. Max ailment stacks. Frost damage 3 to 5. Yeah, see, that seems low considering I've just got a 30% increase in frost damage. Could do with figuring... Oh, hang on a minute, that's skills. That's defense. Overly sure where I see just how much frost damage I'm doing. Max ailment stacks 10. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure where I see that stat to see just how much frost damage we're doing. Because that can't be right. That looks like it's just the skills. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. RB looks like it's free. Oh no, it's not. How the fuck do we unlock RB, people? How can that still be locked? I'm going to have to Google that because it's starting to annoy me now. I'm at level 30 and I still can't use the RB button. But up in that top left menu, it seems to be free. Okay, not sure about that one because it has to show me somewhere what ice damage I'm getting, and it certainly can't be 3 to 5 frost damage when I've got plus 30% on it on my skill tree. I mean, I've got more fire damage, and I haven't done anything with fire damage on my skill tree. But that's skills. I'm sure it is because that's the tab it's on. See, I feel like it should be in here. And that bottom stat just says 4.4% frost, but that's resistance types. That's defense. Movement speed. So that just leaves ailments, which has got freeze at 15.8%, but it's the same as the others for a chance of freeze. But damage for freeze seems to have nothing, which is just bizarre. Burn's got 67 to 103. Shock's got 69 to 107. So that kind of suggests to me that I've not got anything with freeze on it. I've got... yeah, because I've got Toxic and Sacred on that gun. Plus 12% freeze on that gun, but no actual freeze maybe? Which means I'm kind of not doing it right. So you need you need to be distributing freeze before you can percentage it up, if you know what I mean. So I'm not actually doing anything of any worth with my freeze. It's worth figuring this out, because I thought we picked one that gave us a base of freeze. But I could be completely wrong, but I thought we got one that had freeze in it. Just 3 to 5 freeze in it. Yeah, see, I think that's what's going wrong. We need a thing with a base stat with freeze in it, and we don't have one. Could have sworn I saw one when we were in here at some point. Sorry guys, it's worth figuring this out though, because we're losing a massive amount of damage by not having a base of freeze on it. I think the easiest thing to do will be to go back and just throw a different gem in the gun. Yeah, not seeing anything with a base of freeze on it. Right, okay. Well, that's going to be where the problem is then. So, let us go and just fix something, people. I nearly put freeze in the gun as well, if you remember. Investing all this bloody points in freeze, and I've not even got a freeze base stat to percent up. So we need that one, a raw diamond. Slightly frustrating, I'm going to have to spend...
Ah, so you wish to harness the secret power of gems?
Seriously, what the seriously, this menu is unbelievable. No. For fuck's sake. Give me my gun back. This menu is a nightmare, honestly. I've tried to be as forgiving with it as I can, but fucking hellfire. Right, remove gems.
There is a fine line between attentive service and testing my patience. $3,000! Jesus Christ. For all of its sparkle, this one does not satisfy.
Right, we can now put our frost damage on. We're going to put it in the... oh, they're offensive 2. Thought one of them was a 3, but it's not. Okay. That said, is it not worth putting 2 of them in then? That are ice. If she's got one.
You don't look like my usual clientele.
Oh, she has as well. Oh, well, that was worth it. Go full ice on this badger then. Oh. Well, I already had 3 of the fucking things. I've just bought another one. Oh, well, never mind. Right. I mean, actually, there's a bit of an argument that says sort the other gun out with the same stuff on it as well, because I'm not getting any perks for whatever that gun is either. It's currently got freeze on it anyway for the other one. Right, okay.
You don't look like my usual clientele.
Bloody hell, another 3,000 or whatever it's going to be. It'll be worth it though. Right. So, diamond. This better bloody work now I've done all this trouble. And it's made no difference whatsoever, according to that stats screen. So I've got no idea then what freeze is all about. I mean, it should work, but if you look over on the left-hand side, it's got... Unless that's the ailments against me, but there's already a defense one. So I've no idea where to see my stat that tells me how much in the way of freeze damage I'm getting. That's still 3 to 5, so what the fuck is it all about, people? I've got no idea. It should tell you somewhere what your damage is for what you've got on your weapons. I do not understand. I'm also not sure where I got that pair of boots. I think I must have just picked them up.
Don't be shy. Mojave has everything a soldier needs.
Right, let's crack on and just hope it figures itself out then, but that's crazy. Has to be somewhere that tells you what that... In theory, I should be getting an immense amount of frost damage. I mean, sorry, one last look, but unless I'm misunderstanding what I've put in there. How do you view your gun? How do you view the stats on the gun you're on? I mean, what's making it even more annoying is that it actually says damage of 0. There is no damage on that freeze. I've got damage on burn and I've got damage on shock, but I've got nothing on freeze on that left-hand side. And yet that's what I think I've invested in my my guns. That's got a freeze duration on it, and it's also got a gem in it that's doing freeze damage, so there should be, even if you look at the top of the stats of this gun, it doesn't say there's any frost damage on it. And it, in theory, because, well, I suppose it's saying it on the gem element, but anyway, put that back on. Well, let me know in the comments below if you know the answer to that conundrum. I mean, it could be, of course, that I'm just misunderstanding how it's all working, but on all the other games I've played like this, as long as you've got a base stat of whatever the ailment is, your percentages then immediately just start building that point score up. Should be able to see it.
Obviously knows about Ahriman summoning. He's working with the Covenant of the Blind.
He also mentioned not having a choice.
Look, he's lying. He made a pact with powers he shouldn't have fiddled with. Or he's straight up possessed.
He sounds sincere. I can feel that he's struggling.
I wonder where he went. He can't be far.
I mean, it does feel like I'm doing immense amounts of damage at the moment. Did any damage to that there? Well, I think that's where we came in originally. Ooh. Slayer's Flurry, Eclipse. Take those straight away. Yeah, definitely feel like I'm doing more damage with these guns now.
Its expedition.
Well, it did say it would organize a meeting.
I mean, barely having to tap into my big moves at the minute because it's just so good. Ooh, got ourselves a little dungeon here.
You're okay. That can't be done.
Well, that got a bit crazy for a minute. Well, it'd be rude not to pop in here while we're here. Alright, inventory-wise at the moment. Right, well, we have just hit the hour mark, people, so I think we'll make going into this dungeon the beginning of the next part. Thoroughly enjoyed that once again. It's a highly addictive game, people, what can I tell you? And I will record the next part immediately after this one, in fact. I need to figure out what's happening with this ice damage, though, because it's starting to bug me somewhat. So if somebody knows the answer to that question, and I haven't figured it out by the time I record these next parts, please help me out and tell me how the bloody hell I see what my frost damage is on me. Or is there no way of seeing it? Is it just one of those things? It seems a bit weird, though, for you to try and go all that trouble to get it sorted out, and you can't see the stat anywhere. It seems to have 1,000,000 stats, but I can't seem to see where my frost damage is. Yeah, I mean, that's just elementals 4.4, 4.4, 4.4, so that's suggesting that it's not taken anything into account from my passive tree. But, oh, that's resistant types, right enough, sorry. Yeah. So that's nothing to do with damage. Skills is what it is, so that's nothing to do with me guns or what have you. And there's nothing in this first part about... well, unless it comes down as ailment. But it can't do, can it? Because it's specifically frost that I've done. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know how I can see what my frost damage is, people. I mean, it's just bamboozling in my brain that it's got nothing in there. It's got a good stat for the damage on fire and shock is good, but there's nothing on frost, even though I've invested all that points and physically put the gems on the guns. So let me know in the comments below if I'm misunderstanding that, people. If anyone out there knows the answer to that conundrum, let me know. I do feel like I'm getting far more damage, though, now that I've done that with the guns. So, feeling pretty awesome anyway. Well, there you go, folks. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem on the Xbox Series X. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.